Hi, welcome to Coffee with Me. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, running for West Virginia 2nd District, U.S. House of Representatives seat, but I'm running as a write-in now, not as a Republican nominee. And this is Coffee with Me, although it's hot today, and I've had enough coffee, so now I'm having cold water. Anyway, welcome. So this is continuing my transparency series about running as a candidate. I do have the paperwork. I have to fill it out and get it notarized and hand it in to be an official write-in candidate. So I'll be doing that this week, probably tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I was also checking out today. We got a lot of festivals coming up, so I'm gonna hopefully get to some of those and meet you, the public, and find out what you feel you need done for our country, for our state, for yourselves, for your town. So yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you all. So I'll keep you informed of where I'll be and where I'll be and where we can meet. So I don't know if you know, but June 20th, I'm going to be in Core, West Virginia, at the Dada Stock campsite there. And I'll be having some ice cream, hopefully, with you. And maybe, I don't know, some other things to eat too. And then have some special greetings for 18-year-olds, because I want to say, welcome to adulthood. And I will have some voter registration information so we can help everybody get registered to vote, so you can vote for whomever you want to vote for. But of course it would be really nice if you voted for me, but if not, you can vote for whoever you feel will do the best job for you in Washington come next January. All right, so with that said, yes, so please join me at 547 Henderson Hollow on June 20th, the West Virginia Day, and let's celebrate West Virginia together and get to know each other. All right, I hope you can make it. Then I want to continue talking a little bit about military service, the differences between the U.S. and some other countries, and gun issues, because this is still very fresh and very present in conversation, and we need to really talk about it. So I think a couple of things that I noticed between the differences between Switzerland and the United States, anyways, because those are the things that I can talk about because they're where I have my experience, is it starts with the national hero. So in Switzerland, Wilhelm Tell is the national hero. So he was an expert marksman who stood up to the conquering people and defended freedom. And so that's a nice hero to have. It really makes one want to be like that. As far as the U.S. national heroes are, gun heroes, marksmanship heroes, I'm going to leave that up to you to figure out which one it is, because what I noticed is different regions of the U.S. has a different person they look to for that. So maybe there might be an answer in that already, in who your region looks to, as far as a hero with a gun or a arrow or something. Yeah. Then I think another thing that I noticed is in Switzerland, around the age of 10, they have sort of regional and local gun shooting clubs where kids can go and start learning at the age of 10 how to use a gun properly, and how to shoot and aim and everything. And then they have competitions. And so, there's there's quite a bit of training that goes on early on with learning respect and responsibility, and that goes hand in hand with a gun. Whereas I think in the US, a lot of the training is more on an individual family basis, which, that's nothing wrong with that, but it also should be a community thing, I feel. I think it's best if we create community and bring people into community rather than segregating ourselves into a family unit and then it's family against family and things like that. So I think, we need to maybe start up something like that too with early training so that we can teach kids how to respect weapons, how to respect themselves, how to respect others, that lives are important, and that we shouldn't just take a life because we can. It should be for a purpose and not just for personal gain or personal notoriety or whatever the case may be, or to get back or to get even. It should be for personal defense, for defense of nation, and not something frivolous. And I think that's possibly one of the other things. Our children are bombarded at an early age with violence in the TVs, in the radio songs that we listen to, movies, video games, stories. We tend to glorify violence in the United States currently. And I think that this might be where a lot of our issues are. So the sooner we can maybe start to move to more peaceful ways of entertainment, I think that might also help. And we need to look at lyrics, we need to look at movies, we need to look at TV and at video games. I don't mean to be a cancel culture thing, but we do have to look at the culture that we're breeding, and we need to make adjustments. So I think one way is to ask musicians and Hollywood people to start producing better quality programming, better quality songs. Let's shift our focus from anger and hate and division to more peace and love and happiness. Being joyful and enjoying the planet and life itself. And focusing on the good and not the bad. So this would be some of my first steps to moving forward into a more peaceful way of being in the United States. Teaching respect, teaching caring, life is important, and individuals have a right to their life. These are all things that we need to teach. And understanding, empathy, these sort of things. So the other thing that I noticed is that in Switzerland they also have a draft where every young man has to sign up, and if they don't sign up for the military duty, then they sign up for like civil care of elderly or something like that. And I think that this is a good idea because when everybody's in there, then you learn from each other, you network together, and instead of having a military the way that we do, I'm going to say, I say military, but I mean, sort of like a local militia, a National Guard, if you will, and building up character of a person rather than creating a warrior. We use the military to create a basis of somebody who has respect and learns responsibility and also has a good character. and then from there, then we can move forward with a defensive military instead of one that is policing the world and getting involved in many different conflicts and wars around the world. So, but that's my own personal belief on where we should take the military. Um, that's not where we are at all right now, and I'm in no position at the moment to change anything. But you, the public, have an opportunity to vote me in so that I can make these changes and we can see some real change and less violence, perhaps. So I'm going to stop here and leave it at that, but I'll be back with some more insights into violence and things of that nature in the U.S. Okay, I wish you all a peaceful day.